So today I just wanted to do a quick scene analysis for the film Never Been Kissed. Obviously, in light of the holiday, I think it would be an appropriate film to take a look at. So there is a very specific scene where we have a flashback moment between Drew Barrymore's character, and we kind of see a reminder of a boy that she once had a crush on when she was in high school. It's kind of like a reoccurring theme every so often whenever she sees a similar character that kind of has that attitude about him, I suppose. But the specific scene that I want to look at here is a flashback memory in which she had approached said crush, and someone puts an open bottle of water in her backpack. So very humorously, we see that the water bottle begins to leak. She is wearing a dress, so it gives the effect that she has urinated herself. But looking more deeply into this, obviously, because this is a character that she very much has a crush on, I noticed this pretty much from my first viewing of the film, and I kind of wonder if anyone else had ever put two and two together, that perhaps they were more insinuating that this male character actually excites her to an extreme degree, hence the puddle of water on the floor. So definitely not a family-friendly scene in a film, but I believe, if I remember correctly, it's PG-13, so I can see how they could have gotten away with that. And it kind of is on the sly, she essentially really is not urinating, but expressing this extreme desire. Obviously, it's a humiliating moment that is impressed upon her by other characters who enjoy bullying her and, basically just being jerks. But it's definitely a scene that speaks more in depth, I guess, of just her humanity in general. Obviously, she is female, she has feelings, and to some degree, I suppose, yes, it is normal to have those types of feelings. And when you're a teenager, definitely to some degree, those types of feelings can be very awkward and embarrassing as well. So I think it's a scene that very cleverly works on multiple levels here. So I don't know, that's just my take. I don't know if anyone has ever picked up on that as well, but that's just kind of what I read into it, is just more of this whole, I guess you could say, extreme sexuality that that they're imposing onto this very mousy and very quiet character. She's basically being outed, in other words. But it's one of those scenes that, like I said, it's I guess you could say, if you're looking at it on surface level to some degree, yes, it's very cleverly masked. You can just take a look at it, ha ha ha, very funny, she's somebody pulled a prank on her. But I'd like to think to some degree that there was some deeper level that was subconsciously being explored within that scene, or, like I said, just very much on the sly, as far as potentially just trying to further develop the character. And then, like I said, you have the whole angst and awkwardness of youth playing into this. I mean, those are just my quick thoughts on this. I don't know if those of you who have seen this film, or those of you who do remember this very particular scene, recall that, or maybe I'm just reading too much into it. But I would definitely love to share some thoughts with you on this, but that is pretty much all I have. Just super quick thoughts on one very particular scene in a film, which has always just given me reason to always want to question further. But that is all I have for you guys today, and I will talk to you later.